Have you noticed sometimes that everything seems to work out for you? That just everything goes and everything is happening, and you find the parking space, and you find that investment you want to do, you find that customer, and sometimes, goodness, nothing seems to work out. Today, we are going to talk about that. What is the difference between abundance of possibilities and struggle, lack of them? You see, this last week I have met loads of people who have been telling me why it's not possible to have what they want. In academia, in business, mothers, all of them, they show me why it's not possible to have what they did. They show me why it is not possible to have what they crave. By the same token, last Thursday, yes, in the middle of the week, at midday, I took my bag and I went to the city center of this beautiful city, Amsterdam. And I went to the movies, to one of the trendiest places now here in Amsterdam. Brand new, very popular, very hip, very full. In the weekend, not on Thursday. My friend and I enjoy beautiful food from all over the world. We enjoyed our drinks, enjoyed our cake. We told time and space, this wonderful movie from Japan. Wonderful. Why? Because it was Thursday. Yes, I'm introducing you to Contrarian thinking. You see, we got this wonderful possibility to be in the hip place and be served like queens because there were very few people there at that point. That makes a huge difference when you are taking decisions. To go with the crowd, to go on Saturday, to go in the summer, when everybody goes to the same place, to act like everybody buying the same kind of stocks, to act as everybody going 9 to 5 to work, to act as everybody take your children to the very same swimming pool. When we think in a contrarian way, we put ourselves above and beyond the crowds, above and beyond the trends. We really rise like eagles. And yes, at some point it will feel lonely. But I can tell you, there you will find other eagles and these ones are having a lot of fun. What is the difference? Well, the crowd is the crowd. The people who just follow what is expected to do, they switch on the television, they watch the sports of their country, American football, soccer, whatever you watch in your country. You're in the wrong side of the television as a spectator. That's like the crowd, the mob, just doing what everybody else is doing. A little bit more conscious is the people who react, the people who read the newspaper, they see what is going on, and then they invest on these stocks, and then they buy the house here, and then they do that because of reaction of what is going on. Above that, and really above that, above the clouds are these eagles I'm telling you about. And these, I want you to become. These are the people who think in a contrarian way. Now, don't take me wrong. Contrarian doesn't mean to do everything against what everybody's saying. If your mother tells you wear the sweater and you say no because my mother told me, that's not contrarian, that's just being silly. Contrarian also doesn't mean just trying to be brilliant by being brilliant, trying to impress somebody. No, it doesn't mean that. Contrarian thinking is to start thinking in your own terms, in your own mental order. So to be a contrarian, you need to start thinking, actively thinking, Not just repeating copy-paste what the media is telling you, what the books are telling you, what your teachers are telling you, but really start thinking, internalizing what is going on, and asking different questions. Really take life, see life with the glasses of Leonardo da Vinci, the glasses of curiosity. Ask different questions. I love the question of Da Vinci, why is the sky blue? It is not a silly question. It is a very complex question. A question of chemistry, a question of physics, a question that I cannot explain, and I am myself curious about. How does this camera work? How does the internet work? How does the financial system work? How can I take this decision in a better way? If you have the eyes of curiosity, if you put the hat of curiosity, you will ask different questions and you will get better answers. It's not that you will get opposite answers to what the market or what everybody is saying, but you will get answers that you will be able to stand for. You will get answers that will be different from what the mob is saying. So how can you practically do it? How can you think differently? The first way you can think differently is by having information they do not have. How can you have information they do not have? By reading. Reading, reading, reading. Get out of internet and go to the library. Get yourself some books, old books. Start learning the ancient wisdom. Start reading the classics so that you start thinking in a different way. Read things that the rest of the people are not reading. And educate yourself, because the more you read, the more capable you will be able to understand what is happening and to express your thinking about it. And when you're able to understand and to express, your actions are going to follow. And they will be contrarian. What else is what you can do? Not just the information that you will receive, not just what you are going to read, but how you're going to think about it. With which eyes, with which rationale you are going to see that data. Two ways of analyzing data in a different way is to extend the time frame of analysis. I think of motherhood. My children are really young, 3 and 5. It is just very easy to say, hey, you misbehave, I spank you, you misbehave, I shout at you. But I'd like to take the view of the long term. I want to build a relationship with these humans so that they trust me, so that they trust themselves, so that when they are 30 and 40 and 50 and 60, they are agents of change and they believe in themselves. What? In which way would you change your today actions when you take a view of years, a view of lifetime? Apply it to your job. Will I be proud of this job in 10, in 20 years to come? Different time frame. The other way you can think differently is by choosing different variables. Exercise. I go to exercise to lose weight. You will not go to the gym anymore because you will lose motivation. Instead, take a different variable. I go to the gym to feel great and energized today and enthusiastic, because if I feel enthusiastic, I will do a great job that will have great impact in the future. Then you stand up and you go to the gym. Different metrics to the decisions that you are analyzing. Different metrics that will lead you to different outcomes. See, these contrarian decisions like quitting your job, like dropping out of school, like divorcing, like marrying, like having a child, like not having a child, like changing continent. All these really non-mob decisions that are really based on your own thinking, decisions that really come from your own grounding as person, from your own alignment of what is the most creative, the most compassionate, and the most courageous, are really contrarian. Because they come out from you. They come out from you. They are truly authentic. So decide today to live in complete abundance. Let go of the mob and going where everybody else is doing with the fear of missing out. Enjoy the joy of missing out. Enjoy the stillness of flying like an eagle. If you like this video, please do like it, give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel. And if you like this video, please share it to your friends, particularly those ones who are struggling, just following the crowd. And by all means, come over to my blog so that you share with us how you are changing the world, how you are going to start flying like an eagle, how you are starting to think and act in a contrarian, in an authentic way. And as always, I say goodbye, reminding you to be all in.